Hey everyone, welcome to a little prediction I'm going to do. I'm going to predict the 2016-17 Premier League table. I've got the notebook right here, so I can tell you position by position, starting from 20th all the way to the top. The top 4 may surprise you, and well, the top 6, because that's the hardest to predict. Anyway, the 20th position I've put is Hull. Considering all the things that's going on about Hull, I don't really expect them to go anywhere but relegation. Hull's a great team, don't get me wrong, but I think with everything that's going on, it just, oh well. 19th, Burnley. Now, I know what you're thinking. Yes, I'm a Liverpool supporter and we lost 2-0 to them. But one game out of 38 does not predict exactly what's going to happen. Burnley, I don't think will get above relegation. I don't see it happening. Anyway, 18th, Watford. They had a great season last season with Igalo and all them, but I don't see them surviving against relegation again this year. I think they're going to get relegated. Watford are a great side, but I think they can just not avoid, unfortunately. Anyway, 17th, Bournemouth. Now, they did play 16th last season, but I think they're going to get 17th, mainly because lots of other teams have come up and really did well. Sunderland are 16th. I could have placed them lower, but I think 16th is a good position for them, considering. 15th, now this may sound weird, but Middlesbrough, a newly promoted side that was top of the championship, goes 15th in the table. Well, predicted from me. By the way, these are all opinions, so you can't blame me for anything. It's just my opinion, you have your own, and yeah. So Middlesbrough, they've got a good team, and I don't see them getting higher than 15th, but if they do, well done to them. I think they're a good side. West Brom are 14th. I got straight to them. But West Brom are 14th, but that's because they've not been doing well the past few seasons, and I don't think they would do the same. They would do the same this season. 13th, Swansea. Now, started for me, and it started to get a bit difficult. Swansea, they've got a great side, but they've lost Ashley Williams, which is one of the best centre backs in the Premier League, and they've lost him. So I don't see them getting above the top end, getting above the bottom 10 this season, unless they can bring another good centre back in, like that's similar to him, which I don't think they'd have yet. They've still got the rest of this transfer window, which is only 2 days. Let's hope they do that. Anyway, 12th place, Crystal Palace, and they've got a good team, and they're a bogey side from this team. I'm not being biased to them. I've placed them somewhere I think is able for them to do, but they're not going to get any higher. That's the max they'll get. Crystal Palace have signed Benteke, and that's a good signing for them. And that's why I think they could go higher. They could stay there. They could even go a little bit lower. But they're not going to go to relegation like Burnley, Watford and Hull. 11th, Stoke. They've got a good side. Shaqiri, Crouch, all them, but don't see them getting above the bottom 10 this season. Because of like Everton, they've got a new manager, they've got loads of good players. And Everton are 10th, so 9th place is Southampton. Southampton have a really good team, and they got 5th last season, which is amazing for them. But I'm pretty sure the manager has gone to Everton. Now, correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think they have. And that's why I think they won't do as good this season. They're going to stay in the top 10, but I think they just won't go the same routes. In 8th, the league winners, Leicester. It was a big season last season, which is why the Premier League isn't one of the best as it is, but I don't see them recreating it. I don't see them going in the bottom 11 at all. They've got Vardy, they've still got Mahrez for I don't know how long. They've got Hoof. They've got a good side. West Ham have Payet, Antonio Lanzini, who's a really good potential player, in my opinion at least. West Ham will get Europa League again. I know that for sure. Because of what happened in the qualifiers, they got knocked out. I forgot the team's name, but they did lose. Unfortunate for them. Because I thought West Ham would do well. I thought they would at least get in the knockout rounds, probably like this round of 16. Spurs, 6th. See, top 6 is a very difficult positions. After the game that happened on Saturday between them and Liverpool, there's a couple of things that I can see with them, but that's not predicting. I've used a lot of things. Spurs are going to do well this season again, but they're not going to get top 4, unfortunately. Neither will Arsenal. They got 5th. They're one of getting top 4 all the time. That will end the season. Whether it's by teams like Liverpool or Spurs. Liverpool is 4th, by the way. Arsenal are a good side still, but they've not got a lethal force in their striking position, which they've been having hard luck getting. I feel sorry for them, but they just don't get it. They don't get lucky, unfortunately, which is the reason why reason that they're 5th. Liverpool are 4th because of the new manager Klopp, and they got a good side, but I think what they need is a left back. Left back. I think they should have kept Flanagan. That's my opinion, at least. Relying on Gomez, who's back in like October-ish or September-ish, in September. I don't think that's a good idea. And the fact that we're using Milner left back, which is not a left back at all, saying he can be trained in that position. He's freaking 30 years old. Yeah. Anyway, top 3's. Yeah, it's quite difficult to choose. But 3rd, Guardiola's City. They will get Champions League this season. And I think that they will do well this season again, but they just will not get higher than 3rd. They will get Champions League. Don't get me wrong, but they will get a group stage qualified. But don't see them getting any higher. Chelsea are 2nd with Antonio Conte. With the signings he's made and the selling of Cesc Fabregas, I think that's a bit weird, but hey, no, I don't follow Chelsea. But Chelsea are a really good side. I think they could even win the league title, but I don't think they will. They get 2nd, miss out like by maybe even draw. Maybe 1 point between them and the top. I don't want to say this team, Man United, but they're 1st. Loads of controversy because of Liverpool fan, but I don't base it off that. I base it off new signings, what the manager is, and how they play. And I think they do well. They will do well. I think they'll win the title this season, unfortunately. And they will do well because they've got Ibrahimovic, they've got Henrik Mkhitaryan, and that's the door. So that Jerry is freaking barking. Sorry about that, I'll wait for a second. And they've got Bailey. They've got De Gea in it as well, so I think they do well this season. And that's my prediction. Whether you agree with me or not, doesn't matter, it's my opinion, and you have your own. Anyway, that's the end of the video, and I hope to make more. See you guys in the next video. Bye!